But we not finna do for my mom. We not finna turn Trey into no goddamn hashtag. No, let's talk about because this was popping right now. We not finna do that. On my brother, we not finna. Y'all niggas don't know Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never spoke to Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never hung with Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never been there for Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never did for Trey. So why is you talking about him? All right, this is what we not finna do. He's out here crying. His family out here grieving, and y'all niggas over here talking about him. Oh, they found him. Shut the fuck. You don't even know what the fuck going on. He the f***. Stop making videos about, bruh. This my homie, gang. This a nigga I talk to damn near every day, nigga. Huh? This a nigga that I speak to every day, nigga. And I can't do that shit fucking more. I can't do shit no more. Other than sit here and feel like a shit because I wasn't there for him. This nigga called me and I ain't answer the fucking phone. Stop speaking on Trey, nigga. Niggas is out here really grieving, nigga. Niggas is out here really hurt, and y'all shit for clicks and likes, nigga. Ain't nobody fuck niggas on my brother. I don't care about none of that shit. And she came here on my mama, boy, shut the fuck. Talking about some, oh, let's stop talking about the Clark situation. Clark, nigga. That hit me, nigga. I feel bad for his family, but ain't nobody even speaking on, bruh. Oh, well. We talking about some really that's really hidden. On my mom, we talking about some shit. Fuck. I can't speak to bro no more. I can't talk to he can't call me and somebody a problem. He can't call me asking me for no ride. None of that shit. And yo, like out here doing clicks and likes, shares and shit. Nigga, use a. And when I see you on my brother, I'ma beat the. You saying? And if I catch them niggas that did this, God, your ass better.
So at Delta State University, there was a black man hanging by a tree. Hanging on a tree in the middle of campus. All right. There was this one dude on TikTok. I'm gonna put a picture of him up, who came out and said that he was his cousin. Okay. And apparently he even had a GoFundMe up for him. His actual friend comes out to say, bro, we don't even know you. Like we ain't never met you. You not his cousin. That video is gone because old buddy exposed him. Now, the dude with the blonde hair, the picture that I just had up, he's not even responsible because I went to his page on TikTok. He not even worried about nothing because he don't care. He just took the video down and then continued making other types of content. He's not even addressing the fact that he lied, saying that Trey Reed arms were broken or whatever and stuff like that, limbs were broken. Listen, there's always going to be opportunists that will look for any given opportunity when a person passes away to try to make money off them, because we live in an evil, fallen, sick, and twisted world. But here's my thing with the friend. He has every right to be upset. Every right to be upset with people doing that. However, not to give him criticism, because listen, he's grieving. He's grieving. He's in pain. And we should recognize the pain that he's in. But at the same time, to tell us not to repost or make videos about Trey Reed is asinine. Because if we don't say something, names like Trey Reed get lost in the wind. It can't just be you as his best friend and his family fighting for him. Us as a community have to fight for him. But again, what we're not going to do is say that we're not going to say he's wrong for feeling the way he feels, because especially to see a video like that and some dude trying to make money off his death, and like that's a different story. But at the same time, what I would tell him, if I could, like face to face, hey bro, don't reject your whole community of people, because we have to stay up to date with stories like this to let people know what's going on, so your community of people can rally behind you, because we all you got. We all you got. It can't just be you, your friends, your family, it has to be us as a collective to try to take these things on, bro. So don't just reject your community. But however, people who do sick stuff like that, trying to capitalize off a person's death, is absolutely wrong. People in the comments been asking me to address this situation. I was always going to. It's just there was so much happening with the friend and that other guy that I didn't want to get my facts wrong. But I didn't want to be wrong. So now that I know that video with Dread head, he lying. Yeah, now let's continue going forward. Now let's get one thing straight. Back to Trey Reed. Y'all not finna tell me that there was no foul play. If it's one thing that I know about black folks in America, and we know our history, we don't hang ourselves from trees. That has always been a statement that white people wanted to make in this country. That's been a history of black folks getting lynched in this country due to racism, and that's how they used to treat us, like freaking Christmas ornaments, right? You're not finna tell us that there is no foul play. I'm not taking that. And they do this all the time when it comes to a whole bunch of situations like this, right? They always go with no foul play. You're telling me that a black student is in the middle of campus hanging on a tree. I don't believe you. Because we don't do that. And then why? To go in the middle of campus and just hang? What? Nah, bro, I'm so sick and tired of people trying to play with our intelligence. This, in my opinion, because I can't say it's true or not, but let's just stick with me, people. This, in my opinion, is retaliation against Charlie Kirk, even though we didn't do anything to Charlie Kirk as black folks. I'm just gonna, right after the Charlie Kirk nonsense, you're telling me that this ain't, but my thing is, we ain't do nothing. So why bro, you understand that there's people still blaming us right now. On TikTok, there are white people and there's people still blaming black folks for the situation. And quote unquote leftists. Even Brandon Tatum tried to say it's the leftists and the liberals the reason that's happened to Charlie Kirk. Is the facts not out that this dude was a registered Republican, if I'm not mistaken? Was he not raised in a two-parent household? Tyler Robinson, I think that's his name. Is his dad not a police officer? Was he not dressed up as Donald Trump? Like, was all that stuff, like, what are we talking about? So how is the left getting blamed? And how are black folks getting blamed? Remember at one point they tried to target HBCUs, thinking that it was us. Like, we don't even want to do heinous acts to y'all like that. We don't. But yet we're getting blamed for everything. Doesn't make any sense. So, back to the friend. The friend says that we're not finna turn Trey Reed into a hashtag. How else are we supposed to remember him then? We have to talk about the brother. We have to make sure that he's not forgotten in this racist country. I understand his anger and his passion. And seeing a video of that dude trying to capitalize off his death, wicked. But respectfully to that brother, I say no. As a collective, we can't listen to you in that moment and say, no, we not finna turn him into a hashtag or talk about R.I.P. Yeah, we didn't know him, but he's black and we're gonna respect him. And I think he would want to be remembered in some type of capacity out here in the world instead of just being known by you. We need to make his death mean something, right? But again, understand his passion. And I'm gonna actually have his link to I mean, it's a very emotional video to see the man crying like this and in pain because he's friends with him. So of course he has a closer relationship. What I promise to do is not make a continuation of multiple videos about him, like back to back to back. But what I won't do is not mention his name from time to time, especially when we start remembering people who were lost in this country. Because Trey Reed has to go down as part of Black history. The friend is talking about when he find the people, he can't wait to find who did it. Yeah. I hope you do find the people. And I hope we as Black folks rally up right behind you and we get some justice. Even if it's not me, since I'm not in Mississippi, I'm in Texas, right? Even if that's the case, I hope that a lot of Black folks in Mississippi or Black folks around the world would drive down there when y'all figure out who it is and we make a statement, right? Just saying. We let it be known that we're not going to forget the brother. I hope that y'all, I hope that they be able to raise money for his funeral expenses, if they need it. If he has a GoFundMe, I haven't heard anything about a GoFundMe, right? But if he has a GoFundMe, I hope that we can just be supportive, because, brother, you gonna need some backup. You, the family, and everybody, y'all gonna need some backup. You're gonna need a community of people behind you. But for those who are using Trey Reed's death to try to I only seen this one video of a guy doing that. But for those of you who are trying to capitalize off his death by saying that you're related to the dude and stuff like that, shame on you. You have an evil spirit. You have a very wicked and evil spirit. So like I said, bro, I'm going to post a video to this man's TikTok page. And y'all go give him some support, because whether he knows it or not, we all he got. Love y'all. Y'all stay blessed and encouraged in Jesus' name.